Twin Cities Adventures here with our coining currency playlist, and in today's video we're going to do a US currency hunt with over $2,500. Okay, we're going to do a speed round here. We're going to search these paper currency notes real quick, and then I'll pull a couple unique ones out, and then we're going to look that up on the database at the end of the video. I'll explain what you look for and why you look for it and the values, and then we'll look a couple of them up and we'll show you how fancy serial numbers rank up and what star notes mean and what their value is. So stay tuned to the end of the video to watch that. Okay, first off, I have a whole bunch of stacks of 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s here. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate these out. Okay, I'm gonna start with the stacks of 20s, and then we'll work our way to 10s, 5s, and 1s. And here's one interesting serial number. It is a 0, 2002, 2008. Okay, let's work our way through the 10s now. Time for the stacks of 5s. Here's an interesting serial number, 06444462. And now let's move through the 1s. Here's our first star note. This is a Boston, Massachusetts issue from 2013. Pretty low serial number, 00103840. Okay, so when you're doing some currency hunting, here are some things that you look for with serial numbers. Here is a high serial number. See, here is all 9s and a 5. And then the next one, we have a low serial number, so it's all 0s and a 4. And then here we have a binary, which is 2 different numbers, just 1s and 0s. And then we have 7 in a row, which is 7 8s, and then there's a 9 there. Just different examples. 7 of a kind. There's 7 5s in this one. And then double quad, which is just 7s and 6s. And then here we have a super repeater, 63636363. And then here is a super radar, which is 2, all 0s and a 2. And then here is a radar repeater, 1 2 2 1, and then it repeats 1 2 2 1. And then we have a repeater here, which is 2001 2001. Here's a radar, which is in order. Here we go, 0113 and then 3110. Here is a ladder, which it goes 1 through 8. And then here's a solid, which is all 6s. You can go online to the fancy serial number checker website, and then if you can just put your serial number in here and it'll tell you all the information about that. If you click on collecting guides and then click on fancy serial number types and values, here you can see that these low serial numbers can be worth some really big numbers here, $500 to $1,000. High serial numbers, you can see if you get a really good one, it can be worth $500 plus in the collector market. Ladders, like really good ones, can be anywhere from like $100 all the way up to almost $2,000. Binary numbers, repeaters, $25 to $50. Super repeaters, $100 to $300. Double quads, $50 to $200. Radars, here we have radars, repeaters. Solids can be worth to $4,000 in the collector market. 7 in a row, 7 of a kind, trinary, birthday years, so you can like find years where people were born. Some people like to find their birthday year. If you're lucky, you can find all of it in a row. And then you can click on star notes. Star notes are used by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing to replace misprinted, damaged currency before it goes into circulation. These replacement notes are printed just like normal notes, except there is a star printed in the serial number. Okay, if we click on Star Note Lookup, and then we plug in our serial number starting with the A, and then the numbers with the asterisk or star at the end, and then we plug in the $1, and this is a 2013. Click on Lookup, and then you can see at the top here that your note, this one is less rare. Then it says it's a regular replacement type, and then how many printed. Here is the $5 fancy serial number that we pulled out of the stack. Let's give that a look-see. Okay, so I plugged that fancy serial number into the database, and then let's click check your serial number. And as you can see here, how cool is this serial number? 96.8% on the coolness index. It is very cool rating. And what makes it cool? So all of the digits in this are even numbers. Only 39% of 8-digit numbers have this property. It contains 4 of a kind. Together, it has 4 of a kind and a pair, because there's also a pair of 6s and 4 4s there. And then it also has 4 unique digits. So there's only 4 different digits. And here's the fancy serial number on the $20 bill that we pulled out of our stack, and let's give that a look-see next. Now we'll pull up the fancy serial number on that 20. Now we have a 98.2% coolness index, and this is a very cool rating also. What makes this so special or not? Digits sum to 12. Contains a 5 of a kind and a pair. All the digits are even. 3 unique digits in this piece. It contains 2 pairs together. Well, thanks for geeking out with me with our paper currency hunt today. Until next time, Twin Cities Adventures out.